Are you going to help me find a house when I get down there? I need some high-speed internet, potable hot water, power backup generator, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a guest house. Well, Lauren, first of all, nice to meet you. I would love to do that, uh, and I can, and I can, but on this specific way. Why do I say this? I'm not a real estate broker. I'm an architect. But as an architect, I can help you. And this is the offer that I service that I off this is the service that I offer to people that want to buy a house. It's called house inspections. In fact, in the last 2 months, that's been my most requested service. And it looks like it's not gonna stop. So I'm preparing for that. Basically, there are people that are not even here, but they are interested on moving here, and they've seen property online, but they are still on their country of origin. So I go there and do an inspection. It's a full inspection, full house. Basically, we got a licensed electrician, a licensed plumber, and me as architect slash builder to go and check everything. And the idea of this is for you to have a better understanding of the property that pictures don't show, or I've seen, it's not very common, but I've seen people that Photoshop pictures online. So we just get through all that and actually show you the real house. I prepare a document. It depends on the length of the document, depends on the size of the house and how many rooms it has. But basically, I give you an idea on what's the house, if there's anything good, if there's anything bad, and if there's anything like outstanding, like really good about the house. I cannot say I've found anything or everything. I could say that I found interesting stuff in both ends of the spectrum, good and bad. I saw one house that was sinking, literally sinking, and I put that on the report. And I saw another house that was unique, like truly unique, something that I've just found there. And I've been into pretty expensive houses, and that house wasn't there. What's my average fee for house inspections? Okay, I do inspections for lots and for existing property. So for existing property, I charge based on square meters or square foot, the same thing. It's just you just need to convert it. But what I do is that I charge $2.40 per square meter. Uh, to give you that in feet, square feet. Whoops, give me 1 second. Calculator. I don't have that number in my head because usually, sometimes properties are listed in square meters, so it's like down, right? So on square feet is 22 cents the square feet. That's the fee. And I forgot. At the end, I'll give you a report. Well, I did mention that it's a full document that the length will depend um, on the size of the property, but it will show everything. What's included on that, just to talk a little bit about it, it's obviously to inspect. If you have if the house has the plans, it's even better. So I could check if there's anything off or the real size of the house. Usually it is the real size, but you never know. So roof inspections, walls inspections, ceiling inspections. um, what else? What else? What else? I'm looking myself here and I get distracted. Roof inspections, ceiling inspections, floor inspections, finishes inspections. Under finishes, obviously windows, doors, tiles, paint, structural inspections, and this is something that I need to clarify always. If the house has a hidden problem, uh, that, for example, was done during construction, there's no way for me to inspect that. I can show you, I can take a look on what's visible, but I have no X-ray vision to tell you if something, for example, if the rebar in the column was properly done. Um, it's that's not very common. Those type of mistakes are not very common. Um, but yeah, sometimes, for example, if I have cracks, I've inspected houses with cracks, and there are cracks that are because of earthquakes, and it's not doesn't mean that the house is gonna fall apart. But there are other cracks that are like structural cracks, like that's a real issue. And yeah, you kind of can tell of the difference of both. At the same time, it gives you an idea on if you have to do a repair, how much would be the repair. And yeah, I mean, it's not a having finding an issue doesn't mean that you should back off the property at your interest if you find a solution. So yeah. By the way, you can check the house that was sinking on my YouTube channel. There is a video of that house. Originally, the person called me because he saw some cracks on the ceiling. But then as I was walking, I mean, the ceiling cracks were nothing. But as I was walking, I saw a huge crack from one side of the house to the other side of the house. I was like, what is this? And there was a basement, and I got under the basement. You need to check that video. It's not that long ago. It's not posted that long ago. Got our tickets. We will be seeing you around Christmas. If you're around, I am around. I spend my Christmas in David or here. I have family in David. Most of my family is from David. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I do lot inspections as well. And those are different because obviously it's different because there's an existing house in one type of inspection and there's nothing in the other one. But the facts that you have to evaluate are even of a bigger importance. Because when you have an existing house, the person that did the house or the architect that designed the house already checked everything that I'm about to check on the lot inspection.